Hi guys, and welcome back for another video from Nottingham Music Excellence. So I'm going to play Gavotte by Bach from the Grade 4 ABRSM Saxophone Syllabus. I think this is quite a tricky one in the studies here. Because it's Baroque, you've got to play this so neat and so tidy. There's just no room for errors here. So see what you think to this video. I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. So I'm going to play this through, and then I'm going to say a few words about the detail of the music, and then I'm going to give you a really slow practice track for you to really steady you down. I'm going to play it at minim equals 52 and see if you can play along with that and keep it at a really steady, regular speed. Hope you enjoy the video. Here we go. So first of all, I think I should point out that this is an arrangement of the Bach piece, and obviously Bach didn't write for saxophone. So all the dynamics here, everything that you see on there is all editorial and a suggestion. But I think actually the dynamics work really well, so try and follow those really carefully and you'll get a really good contrast of sound and dynamics, and it should show really well through the saxophone. And actually that constant changing from forte to piano sounds really effective, I think. So you've got and then you're back to forte again. So it's constantly changing from forte to piano, and I think that is one of the tricky aspects of it. Trying to keep those dynamic changes really clear, but also trying to keep a really steady pulse as well. I think this is where this is really going to challenge pupils who play this. So I think you need a good steady internal beat. I think if you play along with my metronome version in a minute that I'm going to play for you at a really slow, steady tempo, it might just help you develop that internal beat and keep it in a really tidy way. Now I made a few subtle little changes to the phrasing on this, but only a few. So at the end of the third line, bar 12, I started to go into a kind of a slur to tongue to here. Some of that was kind of written like that already, but I just made it a bit more. And notice all the phrases and all the tunes, if you like, they all start on the halfway point in the bar, not at the start of each bar. So they're always on the second beat. And then again, on the second half of bar 18, I did that same idea with the slur to tongue to again. Notice that I'm doing it legato tongue though, so I'm keeping the tongue in down to a minimum so it doesn't really get in the way of the music. So if I played, I think that would be a bit too, a bit too fussy, I think. So keep it nice and legato, but with the tonguing in there as well. Not an easy thing to do. So I think the main point of these studies, as with nearly all of these studies, is to try and play it at a really steady, even tempo, and I think this is really going to test people out on that. So I think some slow practice in order, and do definitely play this with a metronome and just see if you can get it really perfect with a metronome. Okay, so I'm going to replay the Gavotte now at minim equals 52. I think you'll find this really slow, perhaps uncomfortably slow, But have a go and see if you can play it really steady in time with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 1. Okay, I think that's a wrap for Gavotte. I hope you found that video useful. I hope you managed to play with that slower tempo version okay. Let me know in that comment section below down there how you're getting on with this piece. And of course, give me a thumbs up and do check out my playlist for grade 4 saxophone and check out some of my other videos that you might find the pieces for in your book. But that's it for this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.